Rinspired is broken. As far as my research goes, Rinspired 15.0 released on July 17th, 2024, and 16.0 released on... Because of the amount of time this update took, it was widely inferred by most of the community that it would be spotless when it came to balancing, enjoyability, and pretty much anything you could expect from an update. Starting off, an odd property to special moves introduced in 16.0 was the universal reduction of cooldowns. Take Swordy Side B for example. This move prior to 16.0 had received several nerfs to cooldown. However, following the release of 16.0, Swordy Side B had some sort of awakening, it seems, because now it can do this. Coupled with the low special cooldown, some serious movement is possible. Clearly, this is probably not intentional, yet somehow it snuck its way into 16.0. Don't look at me. Moving on, Gunner has an equally weird but much more complex and niche technique. If you land with the reverse hit of back air right as you hit someone, this odd slide happens. Although I would like to tell you why this happens, I would also like to not mislead you with any of my speculations onto how the Rinspired mechanics work. All I will say that it is most likely a byproduct of the numerous engine reworks of 16.0. Speaking of engine reworks, let's talk about something actually problematic. According to Hayal, due to some changes in migration to 16.0, hurtbox shifting for moves became relatively impossible. Don't ask me how. For anyone who knows what that means, the consequences range from mildly annoying to borderline disastrous. For example, we now have feet that act like swords in functionality. You want to see something really cool? Back in previous versions of the game, a certain individual known for their advancements to Bruiser's significance in the meta would find an infinite combo which would require the pressing of one singular move, jab. Rinspired would reactively reel back in disgust, rinsing itself from anything remotely close to an infinite. What if I were to tell you that 16.0 still has an infinite? If you manage to catch an opponent in a mistech situation with either a brawler or doge down tilt, it will lock your opponent with no escape. You can reverse yourself as soon as you see your opponent try to get away, and with no apparent knockback scaling, this setup is pretty much unescapable. I can't even begin to explain to you how this happened. On behalf of the tester team, I would like to apologize. Okay, enough with that. Despite the overwhelming amount of issues with this update, can you really blame Rinspired? Turbulent 15.0 left much to be desired from Rinspired as a whole. The titan that was Bruiser likely indicated to the developers that change was needed, and the less pleased response to releasing an update close to a tournament 2 years ago must have struck some fear in the thought of dropping an update in Rinspired's unpredictable climate. In reality, there's no such thing as a perfect platform fighter. The uniqueness of Rinspired is charming. The purpose of this video is not to show you how bad Rinspired is, but how an imperfect game such as Rinspired still deserves a community. Thank you for watching. See ya.